What is up, guys? This is part 6 of my Let's Build an Airport series. And since it's raining out, I thought this would be a good time to do the exterior. Before I do that, let's see what nice New York Skyscrapers is doing. Are you building stuff? I hope he's up. He's up. Ooh, sorry, New York Skyscrapers. I don't want you building things. You know what that means. Sorry. I hate to do this. You're a cool builder, but just for this episode, I'm gonna have to kick you. He's in the top left screen. Watch his body disappear. Boop. Sorry, New York Skyscrapers. If you're watching this, nothing personal. This is a Let's Build, and I don't want anything to be built and like confuse people who are following along. I could have sent you a message, but I'm a terrible person. And yeah. In fact, I should have sent you a message in between episodes. But I'm a lazy person, so that's my fault. But yeah, I'm gonna do some exterior landscaping, 'cause that's pretty much half the building, is making it look good on the outside as well as the inside. All the plants, that is. I mean, like, a nice looking facade is good, but also, like, make sure the area around the building is pristine, because that's what really matters. And I'm trying to exit out of this, put some dirt down, and there you go. Honestly, like, putting down blocks on accident sucks, but it doesn't compare to accidentally putting down blocks in survival. Before creative, that was the worst. When you put down a block where you didn't want to go, you'd have to wait and like unmine it or mine it again and then like pick it up. It was a whole ordeal. Really take creative for granted. I probably wouldn't be able to play this game if it went back to survival. Even though like I built an entire city on survival, I couldn't do it again. I honestly like don't know how I survived without survival. But then again, it's not like I ever had a survival to compare it to then. For the most part, survival was the easiest way to build. It was the only way to build. But yeah, this looks nice. When in doubt, just put a shitload of leaves outside the building. And, yeah, make it look nice. And again, I would edit this part out, but I don't know if I'm going to do something like just out of the blue that I like. I'm not like following a pattern right now. I kind of am, but I may like end up doing something different. And so editing that out would just kind of be confusing to those of you who are actually following along. Which, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, tell me why you watch these. Like, is it to just follow along and like build this? Or is it like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, I guess I watched like Corrales Let's Builds like this just 'cause his accent was funny. I don't have an accent really, so I guess unless you're like from another country and you find the American accent funny, that may be why you're watching it. Or do you actually like follow along? If so, like, how can I improve this? 'Cause this is only my second Let's Build, and I want it to, like, by the time I'm on my third or fourth, I want it to be perfected. Although, there's always room to improve. Fuck. I'll try and keep cursing down to a minimum. For those of you who do not like cursing. All 5 of you. 1, 2. Alright, I'm back. I kind of edited out this part where I put down these stone bricks, because stone bricks are awesome for laying down, I don't know what you want to call it, sidewalk or walkway. Either way, It's a cool way to build a walkway and or sidewalk. I thought that would rhyme, but it didn't. Alright, so next what I'm gonna do, and again I'm probably gonna edit this out. I just kinda wanted to show you what I did. But now I'm gonna put a road running next to it. So 1, 2, or 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. The reason why I counted weird was because this is going to be, these ends are going to be this, and then the in between is going to be gray wool, because that's what I use for road, unless it's highway road, in which case I use stone. But this is going to be the road that runs by the hotel, well, obviously. And I'm going to cut this out too, so you don't have to watch me dig out this hole and then lay down this entire road. So I will see you once I'm done that. And once I'm done this, I will show you how I shape the road and everything, because I'm going to shape it into the highway and whatnot. It's not just going to be a straight road. So yeah, I'm going to edit this part out. See you once I'm done all this. Okie dokie, I am back, and as you can see, I did what I said I would. I didn't lie to you guys. Not that I would. I don't know why I would. That was stupid. What I just said was stupid. But anyway, damn it, I just broke the road that I just made. As you can see, I added a little chunk of the road. It ends after a while. I'll show you where it ends. But as you can see, once I'm done doing this, it attaches to the highway. So this is kind of like there's 3 main lanes, and then this is the lane where people slow down to get off. Then they get off here, and then they could drive. This will essentially go to a parking lot of some sort that will also be attached to the terminal, I guess. But now I'm going to build some more proppy kind of stuff. Not like parts of the building, but like, well, I guess this is part of the building. I'm going to build the overhang that all these fancy places seem to have. And I think I'm going to make it like this. I'm going to have it like that. Then I'm going to put some clay. Like so. Actually, I should have done this all clay. I'm an idiot. To match the windows, because there's like that bar of clay there, like here, here, and here. I want it to kind of flow. So I'm going to make this clay as well. And then I'll just put some quartz on top of that and kind of give it a, I don't know, like a little kind of, I'll show you what I mean. I have, no, I don't have quartz. Then I'm going to get quartz block, or quartz stairs, and quartz slab. I'm going to do this. Actually, I don't even need the stairs. There. Looks nice. Looks pretty awesome, yeah. Alright, so I don't know. A bunch of hotels I've been to have had those kind of like little ornamental overhangs going over the road. It kind of goes up to the entrance so you can drop off your bags and then go park. That's like the key to building good buildings. Kind of think rationally about them and like what they would need in real life. And also like how people would get to your buildings, get around your buildings. Obviously it's Minecraft. You could kind of like play around with the fact that everyone can walk, or there's no cars, like all that stuff. But like, I don't know. Some of it is kind of thinking of it as a real city. Even though there's some things you can do in this game that you can't do in real life. and can't do in this game that you can do in real life, like drive. I've been looking to get a mod. That's the one mod I want, the driving mod. It'd be awesome to drive around the city. And like some of them are like not even Minecraft style, they're like legit, like they look like cars out of GTA. It's kind of funny, like they have high polygon counts and all that jazz. Putting some lights, if you can't already tell, I'm putting some sick lights on the bottom of this so you can see where you're going. And plus this will be all lighted now, so that's nice. Looks pretty good, I think. And I obviously I could change stuff if I end up not liking it. I'll do this too. I don't know, just to... Honestly, I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, but I think it'll look nice. And I can put this. And after this, I'm gonna put a sign out front. Not for the hotel, but for the airport. And I'll put like hotel somewhere on the sign. But again, this is part of like the complex that'll make up the airport. So it's gonna be Titan International Airport instead of like, I don't know, the Hilton or whatever. I don't know if this is going to be like a chain, or I'm just going to make up a chain, or one from real life. Because honestly, if I make one from real life, I may have to like try and do the logo to whatever hotel I'm trying to mimic. Which making logos in Minecraft is a pain. It's a pain to like make one look even remotely believable. You always have to like kind of suggest a logo. You can't put in all the details and stuff. So I end up just kind of making my own. Unless, of course, like, they're letters. Like the IBM building. Or where is it? Obviously, like, IBM's easy to do. So I just did that. But this is looking nice. I'll put trees in there. I may do that this episode. But since I edited out a lot, I don't know how long this is going to be. Sorry if this ends up being a long episode. But that's the price you gotta pay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Forgot how I did that. This is like the Titan International logo thing I came up with. It's not tall enough. It's a bit tall. I don't know if I like it this tall. Actually, this is perfect. It seems a bit big compared to the building, but honestly, it's like on the side of the road, or on the side of the highway, so I guess it's kind of like, should be like billboard size, or not exactly not completely billboard size, but pretty big, so people can see it. So you're just driving down, nope, there's Titan International Airport. There. I'll put the signs on later. Actually, I'll do that now. Oh, fuck. Titan. Huh. And of course, I got rid of the white wool, which I need right now. I'll get rid of that. To make this centered, I have to make it an odd number. Titan. Done. International. I don't know the difference between different types of airports. I guess internationals has to deal with other things in the nation or other areas. Like it's, I guess, I wouldn't say it would be strictly to the one nation, but I have no idea what I'm talking about. So in SimCity, there's like international airport, there's like small landing strip, private landing strip, that kind of stuff. And like the biggest one you can pick is an international airport. So I guess that's like the biggest types of airports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I'm counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And where I'm putting these is where there's going to be trees. Because trees are a good source of, like, if you put glowstone underneath trees, they become a very good source of light. And I don't build typical trees. My friend Kenichi Rar used to be, his gamertag used to be a Boom Boo Baby. Now it's Kenichi Rar. Showed me how to make these cool, fancy looking trees. Instead of using blocks of wood, you use fences. And I've been using these ever since. He showed me how. So 4 blocks high, like so. And I don't know if I should edit this part out, like build one tree and then I'll just build through these. They're not that time consuming. And honestly, this may be the last thing I do before I cut this episode off. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you do this. You make like a cross on top, like you would any normal tree, and then one level going all the way around, like that. Awesome. And I'm gonna do this for every single tree. I have no idea how many trees I've built in this city, but it must be like a crap ton. A metric shitload. I would love to count every single tree I've ever built, but I feel like that would take forever. But it's funny, you can kind of tell how old parts of the city are by how the trees are built. If I use like blocks of wood, it's probably an older area. But areas with these trees. Same with like the types of street lights I use. If I use wood, usually the shorter they are, and whether or not I use wood fence or nether fence, you can tell how old it is because these are the newer ones. They're taller and they use nether brick. And also a bunch of other bricks. But my older street lamps were like 5 blocks tall, and I only used that. I only used wooden fence, glowstone, and wooden doors. Now I use quartz, wooden fences, or quartz, nether brick fences, stone slabs, and wooden doors. And I hate that I have to use wooden doors, but the glowstone looks terrible on vanilla, and I can't use, so I want to cover it up, and I can't use the city texture pack or whatever it's called, pretty much the modern texture pack, because it looks terrible on this map. Unfortunately, I was pissed when I found that out, that it looked like crap. I like the city texture pack, but obviously, like, they screwed up a lot of stuff. Especially the clay. The clay and the gray wool. Although my friend told me they fixed the gray wool, which is cool. But now they need to fix the clay, because the clay is ugly. And I said this in my review. Like, I get that real life clay is, like, kind of orangey. Or at least, like, the clay I've found. But still, I mean, if you like, you can't make that drastic of a change, like from this to like bright orange. It's gonna like screw some stuff up. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode. This has been episode 6 of Let's Build an Airport. I almost made the and mistake again. This has been my 6th episode of Let's Build an Airport series. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out part 7 when it comes out, and part 5, part 4, part 3, part 2, and part 1, and all the other parts when they come out. This has been Colonial Puppet. Have a good day. Let me get a good shot of what we did. Awesome. This has been Colonial Puppet. Have a good day.